I'd like to resign. What? I only get 5 cents for my severance? It's as stated in the company policy. Okay, in that case, I'll follow the company policy too.
Trouble Busters!
Please work for our company. If you're willing to hire me, I'd like to ask for a few conditions. Of course! Our pay is just decent, but we'll be paying you a high severance pay, so I hope you work hard for it. I started working for this company as I trusted those words. However, shouldn't you work on tasks other than anything related to the system for once in a while? I explained the job as the system engineer to the CEO, but he said that the programs are complete the moment they start running and implemented, and that he didn't want me to be underestimating him by trying to fool him before he walked away from me. He has no idea what system engineers do as their jobs. If he doesn't understand, it means he doesn't recognize what I do. And if he doesn't recognize what I do, I don't have a future here. Maybe it's about time. I'd like to resign. I see. Thanks for everything until now. What? I only get 5 cents for my severance? It's as stated in the company policy. What do you mean by that? An employer is not obligated to always pay out severance to their resigning employees. We don't have a severance policy implemented. But when you interviewed me, you said that the pay raise will be moderate, but you'd pay me a good severance. Was that so? It's not written anywhere, is it? But you said verbal agreement, huh? I've been passionately working on developing the system for this company, and I admit that I might be quite ignorant on how this world works, but I deserve better than this. Maybe you should learn to work in the sales department. I'll go ahead and have someone who has the free time from the sales department to take over your job duties. They can do everything, and this job doesn't require any special skills anyway. Can do anything, doesn't require any special skills. He has no idea what he's talking about. He was so kind to me before I actually started working here, and once I started, he didn't care about me at all. But oh well, this was a good learning opportunity for me, and I'll just feel grateful for that. I learned that there are scumbags like him in this world that I should watch out for, too. Thanks for teaching me the harsh reality, and in return, it's your turn to learn the harsh reality. Eye for an eye, company policy for a company policy. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters! Okay, in that case, I'll follow the company policy too. Of course! Oh, Alan, are you leaving now? You should work decently from now on. I hope you get to work decently at all, too. Huh? What do you mean by that? Sir, this is bad. Our system is down. What? Hey, Alan, what on earth is happening? Huh? I just resigned, as of earlier.
Sir, our clients are complaining that they can't access our system and that they can't work at all.
Sir, we can't use the data that we use for our normal operation.
Sir, what should we do?
Give us directions, sir. Whoa, stop yelling at me all at once. Must be tough. Alan, where'd you go, Alan?
Sir, I need you to talk to our VIP client right now.
I need a system engineer department to immediately develop a system that's similar to what Alan made us. Most normal people can't develop what he developed. If you can't develop the same thing, just develop something that's similar to it as soon as possible. Sir, our company has a low turnover rate, but you have a lot of employees in the 40s like myself. And to develop a system that can resolve that matter, you hired Alan immediately, saying that the AI chat voice was the best way to go about it. Thanks to that system, people in my age can comfortably work here too. We can work without letting the younger generation beat us to the job. Moreover, Alan is the creator of the ERP, the Enterprise Resource Planning System, right? He's the one who built the framework that centralizes information previously managed separately by each department and links all those systems together. If someone that critical leaves us, there's no way we could possibly fill the gap. Well, I thought our company would operate seamlessly now that the system is developed, and they're saying that Alan has the right over the software? We have no choice but to figure out what to do about this matter. I need the system engineers to work on something similar immediately, okay?
What about me?
What about me? You guys aren't even system engineers. I want the others to try and see if we can outsource any talented engineers.
What can we do?
Huh? Let's see. For now, just handle the work that you can using the laptop only. Everyone else needs to go apologize to our client companies about the trouble we're causing because of the system error.
Understood. Let's go, Sean.
Okay, I'm gonna try my best. Hold a second. Toby and Sean, I want the two of you to save your energy. What? I want to be helpful to everyone else, too.
Are you sure about this? I think I might have forgotten how to wrap it.
No, it's not time for you guys to go for the finishing move just yet. You are our company's secret weapons.
What? I feel like I could finally be successful today.
Me too! Damn it, we're getting slammed with phone calls. Oh, the CEO's calling. Hello? I went ahead and arranged things so I could pay out a proper severance to you. Thank you for that. I need you to reconsider your resignation. Huh? You're willing to pay me a proper severance, but you're asking me not to resign? I promised to pay it out to you when you resign in the future! Is this a do-over? I'm sorry, but I'm not going to change my mind about my resignation. You said so many great things about me before I started working here. You even said that you've been looking for an employee like me. And yet the moment I completed the system and things started looking good within the company, you turned your tables. You promised that you'd pay me severance, and yet you only paid me a dime. I've been working with such low pay all this time because I thought you would trust my work. I thought you would keep your words. Now that you've betrayed my trust, there's no reason for me to return to this company. Well, I'd like to express my devastation regarding that matter, but it was all because you deleted the system in the first place. This is a huge betrayal against our company. No, you signed a contract when I was about to start working here. What? The systems I develop really matter to me. They're like my own children. That's why I made sure to get a patent for it. And I had you sign a contract that the company will be leasing the program. And that was the condition that you agreed upon when hiring me. Now that you mention it, I think I remember the contract. So I have the right to the program. Now that I've resigned from the company, I don't have any obligation or mercy to leave the program behind with the company. I understand that you're a busy man, but if you don't understand anything about a system engineer, you need to at least refrain from talking about things as if you understand. You should have given any opinions after speaking with those who work on site or do your proper research. I know what a system engineer is. Their job is to develop the system. You created the AI chat voice system for our system, and that's one of the jobs that the system engineers handle, right? That's right, but that's why when the system is finished developing, your job is over, because it's done developing, right? After that, you would just wait around until there's an error, right? You must have been just sitting in front of the computer waiting to clock out, right? Is that what you still think? Our job is to remove the bugs from the systems that are developed and to update them. And this is a forever-lasting process. Bugs? A bug is what's messed up with the program. We look for those bugs and remove them, and that's what we do every day. What? Does that mean you provided an incomplete system to us? Rather than creating a program that has absolutely no bugs, it's rather a process of removing the bugs that appear and update the system. Updating is the process of fixing any malfunctions and making it into the newest form. We could add functions and strengthen the security by performing updates, and it needs to be done regularly. Even when working in sales, you'd have to cover and make up for any error that happened with the client, right? It's not like once you sign the contract, everything is over. General affairs, too. Every time the light bulb goes out or the toilet gets clogged, they have to cope with the problem to make the situation better. It goes the same for the system engineers. We have to perform maintenance on the system on a daily basis. But all you do every day was to stare at the computer screen and sit there every day. Every day the sales department runs around outside dealing with clients. The same goes for general affairs, too. If it was the kind of system that you were able to develop just after 1 year of working here, it must be something anyone could handle. It's not like you're going to be developing a brand new system every single year. You would just develop one and act all cocky, and I'm not gonna tolerate that. You still don't understand after all that I explained? My ERP isn't something you can develop easily. If you think you can, go ahead and try. Why don't you let the sales department handle it since you're always so proud of them? You said they know how to do everything, right? That's right! Sales departments support the company, and they're the most talented of all people! Then go ahead and make them handle it. If you're gonna say that system development requires no special skill, you can go ahead and have someone else handle it, or even do it yourself. Whew! I feel so satisfied now. I've been really bothered by how you were always all about the sales department. Anyway, take care. I don't agree to this, I really don't! Besides, what's so great about being a system engineer? Does he think he's a god giving me a lecture like that? That wasn't what Alan said. He said that system engineers are needed at every company. But he was so full of himself, saying that no one else can make the ERP that he developed. He even said to try and do it myself, acting as if he's a genius or something. Despite the fact he's just an employee, he's way too confident with himself. This is enough. I don't want a guy like him working at my company anyway.
But you were the one who asked him to come here.
I know that there'll be someone who can replace Alan. The world is big. Not yet. It's not over yet. System Development Department. Yes? What's the progress on the similar software? No progress. We'll need about 2 more years. Even if we outsource an engineer, it'll take at least a year. And even if we do that, it won't be as great as the system Alan was providing us with. We have no choice. Purchase an alternative system from an outside source so we can use it in the meantime while we develop our own. But the budget! And it's the sales department's job to figure that out. I have high hopes for you guys. I'm waiting to hear some good news. Okay. We implemented a new system, but it's so slow. Alan's system used to work within 5 seconds after opening the application.
Oh no, I messed up again. This thing is so hard to look at. Alan's system was so much easier to handle. There's been another bug again. Jeez, system guys, what on earth have you guys even been working on?
We've been working hard every day, but there's just so many bugs and we could never get rid of all of them. The employees don't seem satisfied with it. Was it bad that I tried to go for the cheaper option?
Sorry to bother you when you're working. Can you tell me what this means?
Let's see, it should be like this.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for the help. There used to be a voice chat system so even I could handle it on my own. Those of us who are in our 40s and older have been way too used to dealing with the easy-to-handle system that Alan developed for us. The current system is so hard to handle, and I don't think I could ever handle it properly.
Must be tough. For us, too. Now that the search bar is gone, it's really inefficient for us, too.
The whole system service sucks, right?
Because we haven't been able to fully utilize the information system, we could never resolve the problems that the end users have.
End users? Is that about an employee named End?
No, it's actually... No, never mind. We implemented a new system so we can't avoid confusion, but how much longer is this gonna last? When on earth will everyone get to work efficiently the way they used to when Alan worked here?
Sir, you have a phone call.
Is it another complaint from a client company?
Yes. They're saying that they still haven't received the reference material that they're supposed to use for tomorrow's negotiation meeting.
Tell the person in charge to send it right now!
But it turns out that the person in charge forgot the password for the new system and they can't locate the document.
That's why I told everyone to write the password on a post-it memo and stick it on the computer screen. Talk to the system engineer and have a password reset immediately. Sir, the client is complaining that the document data they received was a broken file.
Sir, we're getting too slammed with phone calls and we're getting complaints that it's so hard to reach us.
We're getting way too many complaints from our client companies.
Sir?
What is it?
Our sales are declining rapidly, but is this company gonna be okay?
I don't need you to tell me that. Our company is on the brink of bankruptcy. If our revenue keeps declining, we can't last for another 6 months. But because we bought the inferior system, we already ran out of budget. I never thought that we'd end up spending so much on a system that wasn't even nearly as good as we needed it to be. But we can't afford to buy a new system with the amount of money we're left with.
Alan's system was so easy to use.
Because of the CEO's decision, we have to do extra work.
Actually, I feel like this company's going to fail thanks to the CEO. And what's going to happen to our pay if the company goes bankrupt?
Everything is the CEO's fault. If things don't get better, we should complain to the higher-ups.
What? No way! I'm trying my best too. Alan had always been slacking off, sitting in front of the computer all day, and I was just trying to save some labor. I had no idea that Alan had the right to our company's system. If only I knew, I would have done things differently. Regarding the recent trend in sales, this is actually quite bad. We're causing so much trouble to our client companies, and we're losing trust left and right. This must mean that the CEO's role was a bit too overwhelming for Walter. Since over 2/3 of us here agree, Walter is dismissed from the Chief Executive Officer's position. No way! Hold a second! I can still do this! Please, let me do this! As a matter of fact, I'm having my people reach out to Alan! And once he comes back and works with us, everything will be back to normal! I'll handle our client company's complaints perfectly, too! You said you've already been reaching out to Alan? Yes, sir! Great! The rest can be left up to us and Carter, your succeeding CEO. There's already a new CEO? We thought you would do better than this, but I guess we were wrong. You ended up destroying the vital core system of our company because of your own judgment and prejudice. Our company is losing money left and right as we speak, and you're going to be responsible for this matter. I'm so sorry about that. Please forgive me. If you really feel sorry, you'd better come along with the final apology. Okay. Oh, Mr. Walter, and Mr. Carter, too. I'm actually the second-generation CEO starting today. I'm sorry to ask you so suddenly, but Alan, will you please forgive us about this matter? I don't care about what's gonna happen to me, but I need your help in protecting our employees. Huh? What? At this rate, our company will go bankrupt without even staying around for the next 3 months. And a lot of our employees will end up on the streets. So please help us. When you say it that way, I heard all about what happened. We're terribly sorry for the rude way you've been treated all along. I understand that you can't forget about how upsetting it was when the promise was broken. So, I brought this list. This is a list of employees who weren't fond of you. This includes myself, and every employee who had been rude to you will all voluntarily resign so we can be responsible for this matter. Resign? What? Everyone whose name is listed on here are ashamed of how they behaved towards you. At this rate, we're all only going to sink with the company. So as an apology to you and everyone else whom we caused trouble for, we decided to resign from this company. That doesn't include me, okay? I'm gonna stay with the company so I can continue to contribute, and that's how I will express my loyalty. Be quiet! If you're gonna talk to yourself, do it somewhere else. Please, Alan, will you please save our company and the employees? In that case... What? Why'd you do that? If that's how ready you are for this, I won't even look at it. There's no reason for you to sacrifice yourself for the sake of the company. I say this because someone who cares enough for the company will surely contribute to the company's comeback. Oh, Alan! How generous of you! For the sake of you and your fellow team members with the names listed on the paper, I will go ahead and help just this time. Oh, Alan! But I won't be back working for the company anymore. Okay, it's such a loss for the company to lose such a talented system engineer like you, but I understand that was the severity of what we had done. Let us at least prepare a proper severance that includes the inconvenience fees from this time, too. And that was how the company was able to implement my system once again. The business had slowed down severely at one point, but thanks to all the efforts from Mr. Carter and the rest of the employees, they were able to avoid bankruptcy. The company was able to be back in its game. Whoa, that was scary, but everything is all good now. Why are you acting as if everything is a done deal? Sir, you're dismissed from your CEO position, so you don't have the obligation or the right to come to work anymore. No way! The company is all good now, right? Let me continue working here at least. Stop being ridiculous. This is what you deserve. But I want to work. No matter how many times you beg, a no is a no. Oh, no! After that, Walter lost his job and left the company. He was also held responsible for issuing improper instructions that harmed the company and was required to pay part of the damages resulting from the incident, facing claims amounting to hundreds of millions of dollars and falling into a life burdened by overwhelming debt. Abandoned by his family, he now spends his days going to the job center in search of work. All right, this will eliminate a lot of unnecessary work.
Oh, are you the one who developed this program?
That's right. What's your name? And I met a woman named Melanie while we got along super well after talking about programming. We decided to go have dinner together at a nice spaghetti restaurant soon. My job and my personal life are both going super well. Trouble Busters!